Then, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Timing boosts productivity and lets the timer run your meetings smoothly. That is packed with valuable insights and increased awareness, and I hope that it is a safer internet day. Together, let's work toward the goal of creating a safe and secure environment online. Note: if AI and high-tech interest you, you can join this global tech giant that is focused on humanity and helping people reach their potential, free at www.coolzone.ai.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see, we've got an all-star cast with Chris, the hospital man, and the voice, Robin Noble. I want to get started with yesterday. We had a surprise visit. It was kind of surprising. I wasn't sure he'd be able to come on, but he came on with his dream team, or at least part of it, and dropped some very powerful bombs. Very powerful. You get a chance, watch it. It's on YouTube, and also the special team we have of doing updates. They are better. I mean, the updates they do it fast, and it's amazing. Janet, you've got Dan Street's involved. I believe, who else, Chris?
Peter Stewart, Daryl Street,
Daryl Cook. Daryl Street, I don't know who that is. But anyway, and Dan Street. Anyway, great job, all of you. I mean that. Some of the things I want to bring up. When he said, you remember, as we went on this journey and we're looking, it became an area and a platform, fertile ground for people that are big thinkers, inventors, just people that have ideas. It would be fertile ground for them to come here once they saw it was a safe place to be, because a lot of ideas and projects that are out there, trust me, there's thousands, they get put on the shelf. What is the reason why? The reason why is the first thing, anybody that has money, a conglomerate, a company, an insurance company, whatever, the first thing they look at is not what can it do for mankind, how much can we make from it? And some of these unbelievable ideas from people that have that type of brain. Listen, that type of brain is what makes this world go around. But they're also, in some cases, not big business people. They may not have money. People think success is money. There's a lot of people that are very successful mentally that their goal is not about making money. That's not their goal. They want to do things, enhance people's lives. Well, anyway, a lot of these things get shelved. What happened yesterday was one of the most powerful things I've heard. Because this is a platform where people would feel comfortable, you are now, as they said, they are onboarding these people, the people that are visionaries, thinkers, people that have invented things, but they don't have the backing of the money back, and they don't feel safe. They have an idea, they come out, and a lot of times you'll hear about an idea, and what happens? Big Daddy has the money, they have the company, they buy the idea, and they squash it. They own the rights to it. It may never come out because it's not something for that company to say, well, how much can we really make with this? That's sad. But let me tell you the genius of Onpassive, and I saw this in a few years. Everybody here did. They've never looked at how much can I make. The company, thank God, or I wouldn't be here, focused on value for people, unlimited value and potential. Because the genius behind the company was if we give people what they want with no shenanigans, no hidden bullcrap, no I'll get you later. You know, the little package deal and the small print. You need a freaking magnifying glass. You need a telescope to read the truth about what you're about to sign up for. With Onpassive, this is fact. This is not my opinion. I would say I'm not speaking for the company. I'm speaking for me right now. The fact of this company is lifting humanity is number one in their book, whatever it costs. The CEO of this company made a statement that I bet you can't find another CEO would make it. It was like this. Well, we don't have to make money on everything we do. It was more of what can we do for mankind? But because of that thinking, it was re-engineered into the industry is if you take care of customers, people, everyday people around the world, you uplift humanity, what is going to happen? Unbelievable amount of money anyway, as a byproduct. It's going to happen because as time goes on, trust me, people will migrate towards feeling comfortable and believing in what's there and feeling that this company has my back. That is unlimited value. You cannot put a price on that. And because of that concept, on paper, it looks absolutely insane. So now they are onboarding these people that have that mind and will have that freedom, working with each other. What in the heck is going to come out of this brain force, this Onpassive brain force that they're putting together? Unbelievable things because the backing of the money for them to do whatever they want to do, as long as it's uplifting humanity and better for people, it's going to come out for the first time. Why? They don't believe they're going to get ripped off. They believe what they really want to do will be shown to the world and people will use it and it'll enhance mankind. My God. And I know a lot of people stop. They never shift gears in their mind. They won't let go of the past. Everybody is looking at the rearview mirror. I don't know why. I get it in life because you say every time a thing comes up in your life, you go back and judge what did I do when this happened before. You don't have to do that when I'm passive. This did never happen before. They're out. They're looking out for us. And if you could prove one time that the company didn't look out for us, I want to know about it. Because I'm doing this 10, 12 hours every day for 5 years. You name one time that the company got kicked in the gut, punched in the face, money sucked out of them by money grabbing, you know what, and they took that pressure and divvied out the pain. Hey, we're hurting, founders are going to hurt. We're hurting, we're going to raise the price to customer. It never, ever happened, not once, ever. But yet our minds, I hear people talk, I'm not talking about anybody specifically, is, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen next? Why is that like this? Oh my God, you have no reason out of everything in your life. Look, I got crazy crap going on in my house. And Chris is going to be able to write a freaking novel on crazy. The point is that part of the life, okay, you want to think about it, it might stress you out a little bit, fine. Onpassive should not be on that list. There is no way should Onpassive be anywhere near that. Now, why would these people that have smoking intelligence, they are inventors, they're entrepreneurs, they're dreamers that know how to make things come to reality. All of them believe if you can think it, you can have it. They may not have the resources because they're not money-driven people. Everybody says, oh, success is judged by money. I don't think so. If that was the case, Einstein would have been a billionaire, and he wasn't. You know why? He didn't care. He cared about solving things. Now people are coming in, onboarding people, many, many, many. It sounds like around the world. Don't know all the details, and I don't give a flying cahoot where they're coming from. All on one platform. Why would they do that? Because they got a peek behind the curtain and said, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for. I have the idea, but I'm afraid to give it to anybody because they're going to take advantage of it. And that's what happens. Onpassive is not that company. So if you are looking over the fence, like the guy at Tool Time, you're nuts. Get in. This is happening now. People are flooding in. Dreamers, inventors, big-minded, the crazy, crazy cool people that rock the world are coming into Onpassive as we speak. So please don't stop checking over the fence. You get in for free. You don't like it, leave. Don't take my word for it. You don't like it, leave. This company was built for you, that person right now, you. Yes, lady sitting in the living room watching this recording, or that guy listening in the car, whatever it is, it's for you. Prove me wrong. Get in, look at it. If you don't like it, leave. And by the way, if you hear me right now, that's how much I believe in the company. Don't sign up with me. Go to somebody else. I'm good. I mean that. I would rather see more people get in. If it's me, you don't have to. I don't care. Name another person that would say that. That's because I know how big this is. Listen, maybe I don't know how big it is, but it's beyond my capable mind of thinking. That's big enough. That's big enough for me. So please take advantage of what we're seeing. Everybody they brought in yesterday, you see the Kamals, you see the Mohammeds, Kamal, Nazel, everybody, they're all people that weren't looking for work. They were good where they were. They did fine. They didn't have to be here. Why would they come into a company that is just starting? Because they want something bigger in life than just a job. And thank God. That's why I'm here. And I said this before, and I'm talking to the founders right now. If you're looking at the hand that was dealt you and you're judging this company by that hand you got, you didn't get all the cards yet. When you get all the cards, then you can judge whatever you want to do. Wait. Things are happening. Why did they give an extension? Think about it. Think about what Ass is saying. Think about what he's not saying, okay? We got to be careful what comes out and what's said because you have dark-hearted, nasty people that will try to twist it into something else. Listen, stop worrying about what people think, including family. My family thinks I'm a complete raving idiot. I don't care. They're not paying my bills and they don't know what I want to do. We love each other. Don't get crazy, but they're not me. And that's okay. They weren't me when I was a little boy. They're not me now. What can I expect? I'm around people that think like I do now. It's beautiful. But there's a spot in this company for you right now. I don't care who you are, where you live. I don't care if you're poor, black, ugly, tall, skinny, bald-headed, freckle-faced, whatever. There's a place here for you. And I want nothing more than people that have been looking to get a piece of this that I have because I'm blown away. Anyway, I think I'm done, and I'm going to turn it over to Robin Noble. I've worked with Robin for 3-4 years now. Amazing woman. We have conversations that I wish were recorded. She said it because when you're with somebody that's thinking beyond the box or outside the box, it makes you go there. So, and Chris is the same way. We feed off each other, but good-hearted, wonderful woman. Robin, go ahead.
Thanks, Marty. Chris and Marty, again, an absolute joy and pleasure to be with both of you. And you're quite right. I really do wish that some of our conversations were recorded because the topics and the tangents that we go off into are phenomenal. And these are the conversations that I'm hoping that founders affiliates are having with them, with each other, with their own friends, with their groups of people as well, based on the notes, based on truth, based on where this is possible, and the size of the iceberg that Onpassive is. I know most of you know this, but I'm going to say it because I've already received some questions about it. The commission withdrawal emails will only be sent to those who have put in for a withdrawal. So if you have not requested a commission withdrawal, you will not be receiving a corporate email. But if you have, please remember, Ash said yesterday, to start checking your OMail AI email address, your OES, and then also your alternate emails for the message that's coming from the financial platform so you can do their KYC. It's not the Onpassive KYC yet, it's the financial platform that we're still using at this point. It needs to be done, and it needs to be done in a timely fashion so that it can keep and stay with the flow of the withdrawals. You don't want to delay it for yourself, and you don't want to put the company in delay mode either. So watch for those, but only if you have put in for a commission withdrawal request. The other thing is, if you are sitting around waiting and thinking, well, when do I start withdrawing? How do I do a withdrawal? Take a look in your back office, click on the withdrawal, and it's only once you submit it that it can go through and maybe create a hiccup. But you can go through quite a few pages of everything in our back office to learn and see what is required. Now, many people still believe that Onpassive is going to do it all for you, but there comes a time where we do need to become connected, and we need to take responsibility and step up to the plate and do for ourselves. These withdrawals are one of them. Each country, each bank has got an international code, and you will see this information in the withdrawal request setup. So what you should be doing at this point is go to your back office, look at the withdrawal section, learn the terminology of what the company is requiring for you to fill out to have it done properly. This is if you're wanting to withdraw to your banks. And then write those words down and the terminology down and contact your bank, contact your financial institution. Ask them what these codes are. Because Chris doesn't know them, Marty doesn't know them. Frankly, the corporate side of things knows it from their side. They don't know what we need to have to put it through for our banks to receive it. And I'm pretty sure that nobody or very few people are going to be contacting any of us to ask how to spend your commissions. So you're going to receive them, but you need to know how to receive them and how to receive them properly. So it's time to start stepping up to the plate. This is your business now. And there's nothing that Chris, Marty, and I can do or say if you don't want to look at it that way. I have my business, Marty has his, Chris has his, and all the others, 1.4 million plus positions and accounts are individual businesses. And if you own more than one account, you own more than one Onpassive business. So start getting familiar with what you need, because when these commissions start being dropped into the back office, there's going to be a huge rush of questions. How do I do this? How do I withdraw? How do I get this out? Start doing these sort of steps now so that you know and understand what is needed. Very simple. Go into your back office, look at the withdrawal section, write down the terminology of the codes that are needed, and go and speak to somebody at your bank. They have all of this. They do international transactions all the time. The other thing is, OConnect and my Onpassive business has cost me $0. How do I get to this? I paid $143 to activate. I've been in the company for 5 years. So 143 divided by 60 brings it down to $2, less than $2.50 a month for my potential use of OConnect. Divide that by days and you're down to less than 10 cents a day. But if you have one person who purchases their position of OConnect under you, you've already received that payment back in your commission file. And hundreds of thousands of people have received this already. That means that your Onpassive business is free. We've received the refund of the $97 placement that we paid. Hundreds of thousands of people have received the commission of their first purchase returned into their wallets. And there are still thousands of people who are going to receive it with the next drops and the next bits of information and commissions that will be coming to us. Understand this. We are paying nothing to have our Onpassive business being done and built for us. This is huge. No other company that I have ever been with or seen or heard of has ever done this for their affiliates or their people involved with them. So let's start to realize the importance of what we have and be proud. We don't need to know every detail of how much the company's spending, exactly what the company is doing, what country it's doing it in. Know that they are working on our behalf and just how amazing this is all coming together. And they will tell us what they can, when they can, if they can. Another thing to be aware of, if you're just getting involved with your business and Onpassive, or if you've taken a break and you're not sure what's going on, a very simple and easy way is to go into the back office, into the update section, and read the notes, post-webinars, post-Onpassive 360s. Janet, Daryl, Dan, and Peter have done amazing, amazing jobs and taken time to write notes out for every single webinar that Ash has been a part of. The notes are all in the back office. And if you really want to know where we are at now and where we are getting our information to say, remember when Ash said, or what we were told, go back to September, actually go back to August of 2023, just before the gateway opened in September of 2023. It's not a lot of reading. It's interesting if you want to know what's going on with your business. The notes are easy to read. Pour yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, and go through them. It's like reading a book that you're interested in. This is the history and the story of where Onpassive is going. Ash is giving us the breadcrumbs through all of these messages and the webinars. It's all there. And then once you've done that, when you've got your questions, ask, because there are lots of people who can help you. But to get a question that says, well, tell me what's going on, it's not easy to recap in 5 minutes. So this is where, please be responsible, know what's going on. These are our businesses. And it's time now, if you haven't done this already, to stop just throwing questions of, well, I don't understand, I don't know what's going on. Listen to the information that's being given to you and read the notes in the back office. It's really that simple. Marty, Chris, I send it over to the next one.
Okay, then. Way to go, Robin. And Robin isn't a guest in my house. She's always welcomed, and she's part of this team no matter what when we bring her on here. So, Robin, thank you for coming on here. As you can see, I'm still in the same spot. Last night, my lung kind of fell down again, and that's okay. They're going to keep me another day. They just don't want me to see my dog. It's a possibility they might have to put the line back in my chest tube back in tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But I'm asking for a little bit of help there from the big guy upstairs. So, but I'm good. What I got out of yesterday when my phone wasn't overheating and I can hear things is, first of all, let me say this. Last night I was watching the news, and actually at that time I was texting with Ash, and on the Florida news station came on about people now, when something good comes along, someone always comes in and tries to do something to steal or whatever. And they were talking about QR codes, people that are taking good QR codes and laying a fake one over theirs. And then you were to scan it and it's actually taking money, sending money, whatever it was doing, but it was doing wrong. I actually, as I was texting Ash, I go, are you watching the news right now? And he reminds why they have a water mark on our QR codes. And I kind of let him know. I said, yeah, well, I know that, but do we really talk about that? So just to let you all know what Onpassive is about as far as safety and security. When you're talking to new people about Onpassive and you're talking about QR codes, like right now, everyone just scans QR code. Pay attention. This could be false or fake. So I'm giving you the warning. Don't just right now, especially in the state of Florida, from what I'm seeing, do not just go scan a QR code unless you know for sure it was sent by someone that you know, or because QR codes are everywhere. They're on doors, gas pumps, you name it. So be careful. And remember, when we do talk about it, we do have a watermark on there, and let people know, because now a lot of you are making the QR codes from the old trim section, which are the Onpassive watermarks. And let people know that if you don't see this watermark, don't scan it. So it's an important thing. So what I got out of yesterday was goosebumps. And I'm gonna make you laugh a little bit here, I think, because all of them said, and what I normally call Muhammad squared. I had to come up with a new name, and I couldn't. And asked you, no, just call it Muhammad three, more, which is kind of funny to me. So Kamal said this after every one of them said, we really can't, we'd like to, but we really can't tell you what we want to tell you. And I'm dying in my seat like the rest. And they two things. Muhammad Kamal got on there, and I hope I say it right. And you can watch the recording again if I mess it up, because again, I have been under the influence of pain medicine. Give me 1 minute. Sure. I'm sorry. I just threw my pain medicine out the door again. And what he said was, look at your imagination, and then look at what we have. And your imagination is not big enough. Now, right there, then that gave me goosebumps. It gave me chills. I've already had the hope and the faith of the company, but that's just extra. That's like extra cherries on the top for me. More excitement. And then what does Ash come in next and say about? And I had this little texting conversation with him last night. Is the people that the people that we're bringing in right now, like a PhD, top shelf people. Let's say it that way. And I'm not saying that to put anyone down, but and as far as the alcohol, when you say I want the top shelf alcohol, it's the best of the best. And I'm not relating this to anything to alcohol, but top shelf, like PhD scientists onboarding into Onpassive right now. That right there was enough for me to hear, okay, Ash, I'm done for the week. I am done for the week. I already got enough going on in my life, enough excitement, and it blew me away what they had to say. So, and all of them had something good to say, but I missed it because my phone overheated, and I'm just excited about it. Am I sad that I'm still in the hospital? Sure I am, but I'm also thankful that happened while I was still here, rather than going back and have to maybe be in a bad situation again. So I know I want to wish a big happy birthday to my brother, Papa Africa, Charles Osong. He is a workhorse in Africa right now. He's all over the place. So if you get a chance, blow up Charles with a happy birthday. Last picture I saw, he was reclining in the hot sun. And he's doing a lot of work over there. You guys don't know it yet, but he's done a lot of things in Africa. And he keeps going. So make sure you give him a shout out. I still ask you to continue praying for my sister Robin on here, what she's going through. I'll say it again. I'm not afraid to say it. She gets mad at me. She's in stage 4 right now, cancer. Many prayers. And I'm never afraid to pray for someone. They can get mad at me all they want, but I believe in it. Tim Dillon with his liver, Tim Johnson with his eye, Jane Redford's mom, who is coming to the end of her life. We need a lot of help and prayers for her and her family. And a lot of people I'm probably missing, and I don't mean to, but we're praying for you always. This is what Onpassive is. Listen, I couldn't have got sick at a better time. Or let's say I'm not sick. I couldn't have fell at a better time, because I got the support of people all over the world, and I absolutely that. So, Marty, I'm going to get my meds. I'm going to send it back to you, and God bless you all.
Happy Med Day. Okay. Anyway, everybody, yep, there was 30 minutes of all kind of fun. And the summary of all this is we are in an unbelievable position. We're in an unbelievable place by people that care about each other, by a company that wants to lift up humanity, and it was built with heart. I believe it's going to change the world, and I'm so happy to be part of it. I don't think we could leave any better legacy. Let's all hook into this company. Don't drag your feet. Walk. Grab the ladder and put one foot in front of the other, and let's get ready to rock and roll. Like I said, I'm so stoked to what's going on. Like Robin talked about the commissions and what's going on, and I want to let people know we don't know the full story, but I do. I always try to tell you what I do know. The Mr. Mifara and the company are going to pay you and take care of you as much as they legally can and still stay afloat. If you want more than that, you're going to have to go to a company that is not on this planet, because the only one I know that has that thought for everybody around, including the customer that never tried the product yet. They want everybody to get the best you can get, unlimited. It's just amazing to me, amazing. And SaaS, which is SaaS, where it's cloud-based, you come in, you buy a product, as it improves, you don't have to download something, you don't have to redo it. It's just every day you log in, if there was an improvement, you automatically see it. If a new wall was painted, something was added, boom, you get to see it instantly. So not only, I believe people will come in, pay for O Connect, the new version's coming out, which is going to be mind-blowing. It will improve daily, monthly, yearly for anybody that, let's say you got a year subscription, and a year from now, it won't even be the same thing that you paid for originally. It'll be better. What more can you ask for? I'm going to see if Robin has any closing statement, and we'll shut it down.
Thanks, Marty. Again, people comment and ask questions and say, how do I get people engaged? How do I get people excited about what's happening? You know what? If they're not engaged and they don't want to be right now, let them be. Let them sit idle. Let them wait. Because you want to stay positive. You want to stay excited. So it's not a case of ignoring them. If you've tried and you've spoken to them and they're showing no interest, that's all right. They may or may not in the future. So turn your attention to helping those who are engaged, who do want to be part of the excitement, who are excited about where this company is going and what is happening. Also remember, this is going to happen in divine order. Everything will roll out as it is meant to be. It's not on our schedule. It's not on our time. Life continues. Births, deaths, illnesses, accidents happen whether or not you're part of Onpassive. Onpassive is not the cause of it. Onpassive is not the result of it. And Onpassive is not the resolution to it. Onpassive is going to be there to assist us in so many ways. But it is not the guiding force of our life right now. Our investiture, our investment in this is emotional, less financial, and more togetherness of humanitarian and coming together in prayer and love and caring for each other, as well as in support of a company that is going to prove to the world just what is possible in a way so different to what and how all these other businesses have been done and created. So don't get caught up in other people's negativity. Don't worry about what other people are thinking and saying. We don't know what they're thinking. We don't know why they're not involved in it. Some don't believe. Some are waiting and saying, prove it. And when they start to see things happen, they may or may not become engaged. But again, the same advice. Go to the back office, read the notes, and you will start to understand where this is all going. Lastly, remember, please, take pride in our company. Stand united in how we spell our company name. Onpassive is all capital letters. And please have the courage to gently identify and take it to the person who spells it incorrectly that they need to change it and correct it. We are global. We are out there in the public. Onpassive is being seen by governments, divisions, professionals, companies of all different levels around the world. If we cannot even spell it properly, who are we as representatives of this company? I'm sorry, I don't feel that it's right that we cannot do a simple thing as in spell Onpassive correctly. Maybe I should say, because we've learned that if you say something to please do something, people don't do it. And if you say please don't do it, they do it. So maybe I should say, please don't spell Onpassive correctly. But, we want to be part of Onpassive in the best way and show our best foot and the best of what this amazing company is. We know it, we're part of it, but we need to help those who don't understand and don't see it the way it is meant to be and will be coming out more and more. So please help people to be a part of this amazing company. And I would also like to say thank you for all the prayers and all the kind, beautiful messages that I've received. My sister Simone and I are so very, very touched by all of your outpouring of love and generosity. And just thank you so much. To be part of this company, to be part of this with all of you is very, very special. And to have been here this morning with Chris and Marty is, again, just so amazing and special in terms of friendships that have been created and people I've met in this company. Very, very special and mean a lot to me. We're so full of gratitude. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Marty, I give it back to you. And we know that Chris is going to be looked after today. And they need to take care of him and keep him there as long as it's necessary. So he's strong enough that when he does leave and goes back to the RV, he can cope and manage on his own. Thank you, everybody, for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rob. I love it when you're on because you make me think, and that's a good thing. Yeah, please pray for Chris. Wasn't the best news. We heard that he had a kind of a setback, but he'll be okay. I'm really happy that if it had to happen, at least he was still in the hospital instead of 40 or 50 miles away where his trailer is. They'll take care of him. They know the situation. He's going to be okay. It's just we go through trials in life, and most of the time we don't understand why. But sometimes when we look back at that time, something good came out of it. Really, I've noticed that in my whole life. So, anyway, yeah, pray for Chris, and please always pray for the company. Pray for Mr. Ashwithara, his wife. I think she's a superstar. I've never met her, but anybody that could walk hand in hand with Ashwithara through this crap, which is it's not easy. Everybody, he gave up a normal life, and Ash didn't have to do this. There's no way he had to do it. He did it because he wanted to leave something in this world better than what he got here. And my God, is he doing that? And he could not do that without a special, special woman on his side. There's no way. No way. I wouldn't be able to do lives every day in the middle of my living room and everything gets shut down if I didn't have a special wife, a person that, I mean, it's true. It's amazing. And I don't want to forget that. The unsung heroes we don't see. So, anyway, pray for the company, everybody involved, give them strength. Yesterday, I want you to keep in mind when they brought on Muhammad Nizal, Muhammad Kamal, when the Dream Team came on, it was already 1:30 in the morning. And when they were done coming on and making sure everybody heard updates, they moved on to other meetings. Their day wasn't even over yet. And it started 20 hours before in most cases. That's who's working for us. If you can find a company that will brand for you, work for you, spend millions for you, throw a foundation out there like it's never been seen on this planet before, you let me know who it is. In fact, don't waste your time. There is none. Anyway, love you all. We had almost 600 people here. I appreciate it. Of course, I would come if I knew Robin was here too. Chris Johnson is popping back on. Let's see if he has something to say.
Are you still live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were done. I had to leave.
No. You want to say goodbye real quick?
I want to say something that I forgot to say.
Okay, go for it.
Remember the name. Chang Yang texted me yesterday. Their pastor had passed away, and I can't think of his name right now. I'll write it down tomorrow. I don't have my usual stuff with me, so I want to put my condolences out to their pastor who passed away. He was a founder, and I think that was it. But I don't like missing stuff like that, so I can't think of his name. But I'll call it out tomorrow.
Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
Robin, say goodbye, Robin.
Bye, Chris. Bye, Robin. Bye, Marty.
Oh boy. I can't say what's going through my head.